All right, let's do this, please. Can we do this, please?
You've asked so nicely.
It's the podcast opener.
I don't like your tone.
I know. Why are you being so nice?
Because it's hot in here. It's so hot
is
in here.
hot.
It's like so hot and sweaty in here, and everyone goes, it's not going to be for long. We're just working on it. Just the same every day,
I
please.
can control my own temperature in my studio.
But apparently the rest of the building gets pissed off with us because it's so cold down there, because it's controlled down there. And to get it really cold down this end of the building, they get too cold down there. Or something like that.
Have you been down there?
I've heard that.
If that's
I've been down there a couple of times.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
It took me years to go down there.
Went down to level 3 the other day and had to pretend like I'd seen it before. That was fun.
oh yeah, she was walking around going, oh my god,
It's so good. I was like, wow, it's amazing.
You gave me a tour of level 3 the other day thinking I hadn't been down there, and I had, but I had to pretend like I'd never been down
Have you
there.
only been down there like me to go to the vending machine?
Yes.
And to go on like there's little voiceover booths down there?
yeah.
Oh,
Been down there
yeah.
and then via the
I got
snack
yelled
machine.
at in there once, actually.
Good job.
At the vending machine, were you taking too
No,
long?
not at the vending machine in the voice booth.
Were you being yourself?
Yeah, that was the
Why
issue.
did you get yelled
No, I'll
at
tell-
in a voice booth?
Yeah.
In
I think maybe
voiceover
I was running
session?
late.
That makes sense.
That old thing. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think they
gonna kick
Which is
that-
unlike
Are you going
me.
to kick that this year?
so unlike you.
What do you mean? I've been in on time every day.
Are you going to
this
thrive
year.
in 2025?
I reckon I am thriving in 2025.
We'll see about that.
Okay,
Everywhere I've
cool. It
needed
sounds
you,
like
you're
you
late.
want me to fail. Pardon?
Everywhere I've needed you, get late.
Where have you needed me?
Just here daily.
Sorry, when we were texting on Saturday night and I wanted a review of like
Yeah,
Wicked, which is
10:57.
my
What am I, a
core,
night owl or something?
you didn't reply and I was bored.
I was sound asleep.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, because you get
Yeah,
a
because
I
you've
got a
been
text.
watching Wicked with the kids.
I fell asleep during Wicked 3 times.
And that's very unlike you to fall asleep.
Yeah, but I needed something better to do. I needed to pick a better option. And that was snooze.
You're disgusting.
No, it was. It was overrated, but Jeff Goldblum was great.
Overrated.
And their faces, like, their faces are a
With
bit...
their
Overrated.
faces.
What do you mean? One of them's green. What do you mean? Her face? She's a witch.
I didn't get a lot of it. There's so much backstory.
It's
so
like Don't
much
Look Up.
backstory.
It's like Don't Look Up. Movies you struggle with, obviously.
Don't bring Don't Look Up in. I hated that movie so much.
Okay, Wicked or Don't Look Up. If you say, I'm walking out.
What's the option? What would I
did you
prefer to watch again?
Wicked or Don't Look Up?
I prefer to watch Don't Look Up again, so I see if I can get it.
I'm leaving. That is, you have no taste whatsoever. Did you not even understand the allegory of Wicked or and the
It's just
storyline?
2 hours,
allegory?
40 minutes.
Fancy word that I'm not sure what it means either.
Okay, I'll Google it while you guys
2
continue
hours.
fighting.
Thanks, baby girl.
And 40 minutes.
Yes,
And by the way, I
of
bought it.
Cinematic
I bought
mastery.
it from Apple, $30.
Yeah, because I'm sure your kids love it because they probably get it.
Yeah, they liked it a bit.
No, they love
It's a
it. You
kids
told me.
movie.
It's not a kids movie.
They do like it. 'cause
It's
An
not a kids'
allegory
movie.
is a narrative or visual representation in which a character, place, or event can be interpreted to represent a meaning with moral or political significance.
Alphabet is overthrowing the patriarchy while also
yeah,
dealing.
Barbie did that. I've already seen that.
Barbie wasn't green and also didn't have magic powers.
Barbie was
Defying
better.
Gravity
Barbie
is one
was
of the
better than
greatest
Wicked.
songs ever
she had-
written.
Barbie and Wicked on par in terms of like trying to get the same message out there, and I think Barbie nailed it.
Honestly.
You two should kiss.
No, quite the opposite, actually. I'm
As in, you want
fisticuffs.
to have sex?
If Wicked wins the Oscar,
It won't. For what? Longest, most pointless screenplay? With a part 2, which is apparently coming up.
yeah,
Oh,
Wicked for Good.
Pardon?
Wicked for Good. That's what the second movie's called because there's a beautiful song in part 2 called For Good. And when I die, at my funeral, when my casket gets walked down the aisle, Ricky Lee and Emerald Ciano will be singing For Good as my casket is lowered into the ground. I've had this idea in my mind since
Do I have to
before I
paint
knew
myself
Ricky.
green?
No,
Or am I?
Em will
She can do
that,
the
of
green
course,
bit.
yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
I like Jeff Goldblum. I thought he was
Which
good.
he's the evil character. You're not meant to
not.
like him. Yes, he is. He's the wizard. That's the dictator.
I
Wait
didn't
till you
pick-
see
I
part
didn't
2.
pick him
Egg
as
will be.
evil.
You'll have egg on your face in part 2.
I thought he had convictions. He knew what he wanted.
What? And the witch, the green witch, who's flying around Oz,
It's all about her, by the way. Yeah, we get it, Green
seeing
Witch.
defying gravity. You don't think she was?
I found out also that Dorothy killed the girl in the wheelchair. Did you know that? that blew my mind at the end. Yes. Cop that, Wicked.
That's in part 2. How did you know that?
Well, I heard about it.
And isn't you're saying that
you know
the wizard has like strength in his convictions, but isn't the whole thing that he's not? He's a bit like spineless and a bit like not really.
It's spineless.
You have no real power. That's what Elphaba says to him.
because he's actually not very.
Yeah, and that's why he needs Elphaba, because she's got all the power.
I just think it needed the wizard because it was getting a little bit like.
Oh my God! I want to strangle you.
It was getting a little bit like Sex in the City season 12.
Which
one's
bitch.
Samantha and which one's Charlotte?
Such a bitch.
You're being a real Miranda right now.
You really are.
All right, enjoy the podcast.
Miranda
and Steve.
When does that come back? I love that show.
It should be back soon.
Okay, stop. Podcast on. We can't do
Oh, so what? I can't have a
not for 5 minutes
now?
about
Said
Sex in the City.
Well, I want to chat now. Okay, you've
Stop
had enough.
it!
You've had enough time. You've had 5 minutes and 35 seconds. I'd like to talk to my friend Joel about
Is that what that
Sex in
time
the City.
means? Is that what that means?
Yeah, that's how long we've been
my
talking.
God.
Are you on drugs?
I did
Of
not
course
know
that's
that.
what that means. And watch this.
What's that? What did you
Turn the
say?
back
mics
to
off and
zero.
I've started again.
Oh, well, don't start again. We're trying to wrap this up.
There you go.
Oh, it's at 0 now.
Oh, my God. Welcome
This
to radio.
changes everything.
And when we're on air, it's always there.
Oh, is that what you're
So you can
constantly
tell how
looking
long
at?
the breaks are going for.
Also makes sense why I like to get a bit simple.
Okay.
Finn.
Yeah, Finn.
I yield my time.
This is Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
TGIM! Thank God it's Monday. Monday afternoon.
Fresh as a daisy. Thank God it's Monday. It's the best day of the week.
TGIM, guys.
Thank God it's Monday.
This show is good for what ails you on a Monday. Here we go.
After the weekend,
Yes.
we're hanging up with friends.
Wait. Stop.
What?
Joel's not on camera and he's confused
Guys,
and he's concerned.
It's radio, but
concerned.
Joel's camera isn't on him, okay?
Stop. Joel
was
just pointed
just
at me.
helping
Joel
out.
just pointed at me like I was Steven Spielberg
point
going,
at
fix
you.
it.
I didn't
Fix
point
it.
at you.
Blackers, fix it.
Like you
talking
could
to the
pause
booth.
time.
I was talking to the booth.
You went like this.
I wanted to make sure my hat was sort of like centered properly.
Come over
and it
here.
is.
Come over here to my camera
It
and
is.
check it out. Oh, yes. Get nice and close.
Okay, you know what we're
Zoom
going
in
to
on
do?
those
Australia.
juicy lips.
Okay, let's start again.
Okay.
Let's just pretend like that never happened.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. Listen via the Nova Player. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play and take Nova wherever you go. The Nova Player. This is
Better?
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Enjoying this more?
Yeah, maybe a filter, like a Valencia filter or something.
Monday afternoon.
Fresh as a daisy. Thank God it's Monday. It's the best day of the week.
TGIM, guys.
Thank God it's Monday.
This show is good for what ails you on a Monday. Here we go.
After the weekend,
Yes.
we're hanging up with friends.
Have you now after the hissy fit?
Not a hissy fit.
Welcome to Monday, everybody.
Oh, it's so nice. I'm in studio with you both. It's lovely to see you.
We've been waiting for you all day, Joel.
I know, where have you been?
No.
Where
This is an
have you
issue on
been?
your
No, well,
end
we'll,
for once.
We'll bring it back after this because we've had to do 2 intros.
Oh, okay, so we've cut into
okay.
our time a little
I'm
bit.
not even on camera again. Now you're doing that on purpose.
Yes.
Joel's
I'm going
here.
to the theatre tonight. I
And
want to check I look nice.
Joel's here and he's throwing his weight around, hissy fitting.
There's a lot of weight to throw around at the moment.
We'll talk Super Bowl next.
Oh, great.
I've no excuse. Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel
Etc.
on Nova.
Some dirty cash on a Monday afternoon.
Dirty cash, I want you. Dirty cash, I need you.
We've come to town and you were a bit grumpy.
I'm not grumpy. I'm in a great mood.
You arrived late, first of all.
well, then
You
that
missed
was
the bloody party.
Oh, did I miss the party?
Yeah,
I made the pumpkin scones too, and I forgot them.
you text me to say he forgot to bring the scones at like 2 o'clock.
If you're
And
just
I'm like,
joining us,
bro,
by the way,
the game's finished.
We're talking Super Bowl party at
Yes,
Ricky's
okay,
house, which has
but-
been a tradition for, I think this is the
year.
third annual
Oh, weird I wasn't there. No, this was an issue on your end. There's been like hectic rain in Sydney. I was held up in
for
Melbourne.
22 minutes.
Bro, I'm not Mother
that's
Nature.
thrown the flight
I'll give
patterns out.
Townsville a call if you want to talk
I'm
hectic
not
rain.
saying that. I'm just saying that my flight was delayed, so I don't know anything that's happened at the Super Bowl because I was
Yeah, but
fast
you were
asleep
on
on
a
a plane.
12:30 flight and the game started at 10:30.
I had to get to the airport.
Anyway,
Do you know how far away Tullamarine is from
It's a
Richmond?
long way away.
You made pumpkin scones and left them on the bench
sad.
and
I
then
made
flew
them
to
last
Sydney.
night for you guys. I made my special maple pumpkin scones, and then I left them on the bench. And
Maple, you'll get them, or Maple, you won't.
I'll bring them next time. I'm actually also perfecting them because I know how judgmental you both are.
I would eat it. I don't
You'd
care what it
love them.
I
tastes
should have
like.
seen
so
her
good.
with the pizza with the lot today.
Yeah, because it was amazing. It had
Holy
extra
heck.
anchovies on it, and we had to order that because I couldn't order what I actually wanted to order because I chose to not cook because of the rain.
I did ask Ricky, I said...
Oh, so she's allowed to mention the rain, is she?
Because it affected
She
our
didn't blame
food.
her whole life on the rain.
Yeah, fair enough. Blame
She normally starts cooking really late. I like to get to work early. Today's a late day for me, and I get a bit freaked out being at her whim and being under her control.
Oh, see, I want to be under Ricky's control at all
And
times.
so
I
when
feel
she
so
started
safe.
last year, she started cooking the steak at like 2:15. And I'm like, what are you
Show
doing?
starts
She
in
needs to go.
under
It's
2
just-
hours.
It starts at 4. What are you talking about? I can cook a steak at 2 o'clock. It takes 8 minutes to cook steak both sides and rest it.
But to enjoy it and
rest.
to eat it.
What? He's yelling at me like a grandma with his full outfit on my couch saying, you need to hurry up.
Full
And
outfit.
He's like, you need to put your ankle socks on because it was like 2:30.
She was sitting on the couch like this.
Yeah,
She's a
because
pop
we were
star. She's a pop
lounging.
star.
And then did you see my ankle tan?
Yeah.
I've got a tan. From where my ankle socks don't cover.
is so
There's
hot.
one part of my body that's always out. It's my ankles, so they're
I
brown
know.
and everything
You
else
really
is
love
white.
to flash them around, don't
Yeah, I
you?
got sexy ankles.
We're going to go through the Super Bowl next, but I think because it's Nova, let's talk Super Bowl halftime. 13-24-10, where do you stand on Kendrick Lamar? Good, bad, indifferent? Please give us a call. Give us your opinion because we have some opinions in here.
Yeah, did you love it? Did you think it was boring? Do you wish it was someone else?
All that stuff.
I haven't seen a second of it, but I will give my review.
We'll put it on for you now so you can have an opinion.
13-24-10.
Katy Perry in it?
No, Serena Williams.
I
was.
swear I saw Katy Perry doing it. Oh.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel
Too cool for school.
on Nova.
Are we on air?
Yeah, we are.
I was just clapping to the
Are we
crowd.
actually on air?
Yeah, I'm so glad you didn't say anything
I'm
just
so
then.
confused today.
Can you please just say, like, this, honestly, this wraps up Joel Creasy in, like, the most perfect little bow. What did you, please tell everyone what you just said to us.
Okay. You know, I'm really only here. Oh, here we go. Sports reporter.
Don't worry about that bit. Just
So
say what you said.
I'm really, I'm into my pop girlies. I don't know much about, other vocalists, singers, rappers, etc. So I can't actually remember because I know there's, drama going on. Was it Kendrick, what's his face?
Lamar.
Or was it Dr. Drake?
Now, Dr. Dre was last year. And
Dr.
Drake,
Dre.
He's got 2 years in a row.
Drake, who's in Australia at the moment, who's seemingly his career is doing okay, is being dissed quite a lot by Kendrick, which is
Oh,
fair.
that's why they're related. Because
No,
I
so
also thought
there's-
Katy Perry was doing the halftime show because I saw a clip on Twitter.
She did the Invictus Games.
Sorry.
Also, it's Dr. Dre did it a few years ago with like Snoop and 50 Cent and Eminem.
Oh, I loved that year.
And Drake, not Dr. Drake, Drake is the one who Kendrick is beefing with currently.
right.
And
That's
how's
who-
this? Samuel L. Jackson introduced
Love
him.
Samuel.
It's your uncle, Sam.
Yes!
And this is the great American game.
My Gemini twin back powering up. No more handshakes and hugs. The energy only circulate through us. Everybody must be judged. But
Samuel
this
L.
time, God only
Jackson is my
favoring
second
us.
favourite
20 years,
Jedi.
he still got that pen dedicated to a bit hard.
He plays Mace Windu. My first favourite is Yoda, obviously.
Of course, obviously.
But he was Mace Windu. He had a purple lightsaber.
All those words you're saying make no sense.
Mace Windu.
Mace Windu.
The hell
He
is
was the
that?
second most powerful Jedi on the Jedi Council. Yoda was in charge, obviously.
Okay, well,
These
you...
are all made up things.
It's not made up
So
things.
funny.
There's a Star Wars nerd in the car right now going, yes, Joel, Slay Queen. Yes, Mama.
Slay.
Emma, what do you think of Kendrick?
Sorry.
Hi guys, I thought he was a vibe. I thought he was sensational. What do you
vibe.
reckon?
Yeah, I loved him.
Are you a
We
big
didn't
Kendrick
say it.
fan?
Shut up.
I am.
You
Yeah, I
are.
am.
I feel like you had to be a fan to enjoy it. I feel like if you weren't a Kendrick fan and if you didn't love hip hop,
He didn't do my favourite song, my favourite Kendrick song, which
He
I obviously
didn't.
get really
What's that
nervous
one?
saying
you
on air.
can't say that on air.
But that's my favourite. I'm like, okay, come on,
it's
bro.
a good song, but you can't do that.
Yeah.
So this was all a diss track to Dr. Drake.
There's a lot of it was Drake.
Drake.
Drake. Well, he
Like,
could be a doctor.
He
But-
wore
we don't know
he
what
wore
he's
a
doing in
little
his-
a lowercase a necklace. Like I get it, you know.
Oh, and can we talk?
spend
Can
your
we just
time
talk
doing
about
that?
this just for a second? He was wearing. He's a
mean,
rapper.
what's
He's a rapper, right? He's a man. And he's like a tough man. He's wearing flare jeans.
Heaven. They're in
What?
fashion.
Well, why was that such a bad thing?
Because they're flares on a man.
They're in.
Well, Harry Styles wears flares.
Yeah, I'm not attracted to Harry Styles.
Oh, really? Oh, that's fine. I'll take him.
A man
Also,
wearing
I
flares.
noticed for these stage managers out there, because I stage managed a few Rocker Stedfords, so I can step in here. I feel like with the Kendrick halftime show, they had one idea, and that was to get everybody out of a car at the start, and that was it. They all just tilted their head
Budget
the whole time.
gone.
Oh, and the Spice Girls did that at the
choreo was
2012
good.
Olympics.
The choreo was good
I know,
for
there
about
was-
8.5 seconds.
There was a moment where they're all in their red, white, and blue tracksuits, and they were lined up on the stairs, and
Yeah.
it made the American flag. That was very cool.
yeah.
And then your girl Serena came out.
Oh, my gosh.
She was crip
So
walking.
she used to date.
So she used to date Drake.
Oh my
And
gosh,
so
How long
so
was she on
messy.
stage, do you reckon, for?
maybe for 10, 15 seconds.
Are these
Which I
people
think she's-
straight? This is like a messy gay breakup.
Yeah.
She was on stage for longer than it takes for a women's US Open final.
Sorry, no, longer than it takes for her. No, longer than it takes for her to beat someone.
Oh,
in
straight
the
sets,
final.
six
Thank you
love,
very much.
six love,
Yes,
right?
because
See
she's
you
the
guys
goat.
later.
She's the goat.
Oh, she's very good. Jody, what did you think?
I was Lentine pointing at Tim
Really
just then.
did. I was scared for 2 seconds.
Hi, Jody.
Hi, how
What did you think of
Yeah, I'm good,
Kayla
thanks.
Lamar?
Boring, so boring,
Yeah.
terribly boring.
I have to agree with you,
entertaining
Jody.
at all.
Yeah.
When was the last
I
good
mean,
one?
I've seen other artists do the Super Bowl, and I may not be like a follower of them or love them to bits, but they've still been extremely
Yeah,
entertaining.
put on a show for the masses. You're on stage to the world.
Bit of razzle dazzle.
Not to the 14 people that get your niche jokes.
Yeah, I think that was the hard thing. Is like you're playing to the entire world.
Yes, exactly.
And if you're beefing with
Where's
someone,
Taylor?
why make?
Where's Taylor?
but why- well, she got booed. I did see that. But if you're beefing with someone, why make your entire performance about the beef? It would be like me. No,
What if you're a chicken guy?
But wouldn't it be amazing? Oh my god! Wouldn't it be amazing if Taylor Swift came out
I
and
know,
did
and
Bad
saved the
Blood
day.
with him? Because she's also currently having that beef with Blake Lively, and that whole thing's going
And
on.
she's having a beef with the crowd. Why are they booming her?
because
That's ridiculous. That was awful.
That was awful.
But
And
Taylor would have saved the
Trump
day
was
with
there
this.
too.
And here's Kendrick. This is Kayla Lamar with Taylor. I mean, come on, Kendrick. She's there. You're there. And you got one song together.
Oh wait, they did this together.
No, they didn't.
Oh.
We're saying, what if they did? Oh, my God, Joel.
Thank God it's Monday.
TGIM.
Oh, yes.
This is Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
Oh, Tal Bachman. Yes. Like Cleopatra, Joan of Arc, and Aphrodite.
Oh my God, Cleopatra, Joan of Arc, and Aphrodite. Dream dinner party.
Right?
I'm starting the petition now. Tal Bachman for Super Bowl halftime next year.
It's Christina Aguilera,
Because you
mate.
can milk
Just this song over and over.
That's what Kendrick did.
Are you too mad for storage? Are you those people that just love storage? Like my
Oh my
mum's
gosh,
favourite
yes.
shop is Howard Storage World.
I love Howard Storage World. I'm like the Shayna Blaze of storage. I love it so much. There's so much at home, and
Yeah,
like all the little storage
you know,
solutions.
Ricky-
Everything has a little space.
Yeah, you're so organised.
Ricky has a whole cupboard, and all that's in it are my slippers.
but not in my bedroom. I hope.
No, not in your bedroom.
No.
There's your own robe and your own slippers in your
Thanks,
bedroom.
gorgeous
I'm
girl.
a foyer guy. Like I'm in the foyer.
yeah, just
I'm
loitering.
in the foyer.
I'm here again. Now, you might be on this lady's side because this mum, she's been savaged online after sharing her like storage hack
Yeah.
for her daughter's bedroom. What she did is she stacked her daughter's bed on top of like two massive IKEA drawers. And people couldn't get over how high the bed is. It's so high up
Oh my
off
god,
the
that's
ground.
really
Like
high.
Princess and the Pea stuff.
Yeah. So
It's like a top bunk high.
it's like a top bunk,
Right.
but it's just her bed. A lot of the comments were like, needs a parachute to get out of bed. Does she also have a cherry picker so she can get in? Is she a trainee Olympic high jumper? It is ridiculous.
You're normally high in bed.
Oh, yeah. That's how I get to sleep, baby.
All right, let's do Royal Otis next. Oh, Royal Otis for Super Bowl halftime. At least they got tracks.
Yeah,
Ricky
but-
Lee for Super Bowl last time.
Hey guys, thanks for having me on the Super Bowl.
Mailbag next.
Cost him a DeVito.
Oh my God,
She's
good
lost her
idea.
voice. She can't.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel
I love that.
on Nova.
Thank you, Royal Otis. Oh, my goodness. Thank God that conversation's over. You two talking about water weight? I want to
it got juicy at the end.
Oh, it got juicy. Then I said, well, then add on top of that being a woman. And your hormones come into play.
And I glazed over. No, I didn't. I was
You really
right
did.
there by you.
You really had my back there. And this
Yeah,
one,
of course I do,
tuned
baby
out.
Well, you two talking about water weight. It's Monday afternoon. Let's get up and about.
Okay, let's do it.
The mail's here.
You've got mail.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Ding, ding.
Dang, bitch.
It's Monday, so let's check the mailbag.
I sent a message. RTJ at novafm.com.au. You text us 0409 RTJ or jump onto our socials.
We haven't had a text since the 28th of January. Come on.
I feel like texting's dying. Not in my life, though, but like on radio.
Oh, totally.
Like, come on, guys. Like, Triple J get texts all the time. Like, I'm going on a road trip, man, to Broome, dude.
Yeah.
Play me tune. We don't get any of that stuff.
Can someone text us now, 0409 785 785. Just send us some text. Like, send us, say something rude. Say something naughty.
Right.
And Ricky will read it out.
Yeah, well.
Okay, so last week we were talking about your favourite band. G'day, Banners.
I always
Wonder
think
if Banners is anyone's answer to who's your favourite band. I mean, 13, 24, 10, I'd love to hear from you.
Mr. and Mrs. Banners would love Banners.
Oh, the family.
They still wouldn't even be their
Family
favourite.
wouldn't be their favourite. So we didn't get
Poor
anyone
Banners.
calling. But we did get a voicemail, which I didn't even realise we had a voicemail set up.
Not at all.
But Sylvia called in with this.
You've got mail.
Hi, Ricky Lee and Joel. Just calling regarding.
Okay, what?
What was her name? Sylvia?
Sylvia, hi, Ricky Lee and Joel.
You're a legend.
My name's not
Yours in
And.
the
It's Ricky Lee,
middle.
Tim and. You missed the Tim part, Sylvia.
That's the best. Oh, hey, whoever that is, you little Rudy. Hey,
Someone
Ricky,
did text in.
Did you see that?
Show us
Can
your
I say
tits,
that?
Ricky. Okay.
Here's a text for you. Mondays. And then another one. Classic.
Hey,
Hey, bitches.
Okay, so our
The
text line
halftime
is
show at the
working.
Super Bowl was boring as batch.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar. Okay,
Oh, you got
let's have a listen. Yeah, I know. Wow, he'll be losing sleep over that one. Sylvia, if that is your real name, have a listen.
You've got mail.
Hi, Ricky Lee and Joel. Just calling regarding Thursday call on Banners. Just wanted to let you know that I'm a fan of Banners, so much so that on a Friday after work, we sit and we sing songs. I print out the words to songs, and Banners is one of my favourites, and everyone would sing along with us. So,
Okay, thanks, Sylvia.
We love Ricky and I love you,
Oh,
Sylvia.
I love you. That was a beautiful
That makes
message.
a
I
lot
wish
of
it went for
sense.
longer.
Makes sense. Choose a Banners fan and a Tim fan.
Is that lyrics? And they sit around on a Friday and sing them?
She loves it.
Okay.
She's
That
one of
sounds
yours.
like a cult.
She's one of yours. What have you got, Ricky? You got something from Melissa.
Melissa sent us a DM on Instagram, and this is titled RTJ Ski Trip. I feel like I've explained to
Is that
everyone
my manager?
that maybe skiing in the snow is just not for me, but
Eating in New
Melissa-
York is, though.
Love eating in New York.
I loved all those photos on your Instagram.
Oh my
More,
God,
please.
so much food.
Did you
Okay.
post anything from your trip?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I must not have your correct Instagram.
I just
Maybe-
decided that I was a whole other person. I thought I was a food influencer when I left.
I
Like,
know.
who
You
am
kinda
I?
are.
Woman versus food.
The amount of
I hate all that stuff, like smash burgers and stuff. I don't get
I
it.
love a smash burger.
No, but it's just too much stuff.
I sent Tim, because you and I love this stuff, I sent Tim a video of a double smash burger
Yeah.
on top of a double smash burger deep fried. And I said,
Yum.
yeah,
With
right?
the hash brown and cheese on top. I'm like, it's
Sign me
too
up.
much.
No, it's not.
Amazing. That
Yum.
every night of the week. Anyway, let me tell you about this Melissa's message. She said, for Ricky Lee's next snow trip, a good use for the boys, I think. Joel and Tim, your personal snow chairs in case you get tired on the slopes. And this is the perfect idea. Somebody can do this. That can be Tim on the bottom.
Oh, so
See,
underneath
I'm
the legs
I'm
of the
the big
skier.
girl that would be the solid foundation.
And then you
know
sit
what
on
I
the
mean?
snowboard.
And then I sit on the snowboard, and that's perfect.
Oh,
I
that
could
looks
even have a
quite
drink
nice.
while doing it. That would be amazing. I could have a smash burger and a drink while skiing. Don't even need to wait for après. I'm doing it mid.
They both look like they're going to home invade.
Yeah. Yeah.
They've got like full
If they do
balaclavas
look
and
a tad
goggles on.
scary.
Not
you're
me.
right.
I'd have a singlet on because it would be hot.
Yeah. and hot, if you know what I mean.
So hot.
Now, let's go to you, Joel, and Tamara with some Macca's stuff for you.
Yes, last week we were, Macca's, our good friends Macca's were giving out cash to our listeners.
Yeah, Macca's runs.
I love it when Macca's team up with us because we talk about them every day.
We love them so much.
We talk about them every day.
Right?
I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
And anyway, we posted on our Insta story a video of me doing my Macca's run in the Melbourne office, opening my Macca's in the office, and someone, Tamara, wrote, Joel, it's not a Macca's run if an Uber driver did the running around. It was delivered to me.
Yeah, you didn't do any running. You were
broadcasting.
like Macca's stationary.
I was broadcasting, bro.
It was broadcasting to the nation,
Yeah.
speaking to the people.
Just don't claim you're doing a Macca's run.
That was,
I didn't write the caption, did I?
True.
Yeah. But thank you for the phone charger, Jermaine. It's wonderful. It's really helping me out.
What's that got to do with anything?
Well, you wrote the caption, didn't he, to the social media? Come on.
Also, someone on our text line requested that we say grouse a bit more.
Oh, that would really suit me.
Grouse.
Oh, this is grouse.
This is
We
a
really
grouse
opened up
song.
a can of worms asking people to text us. All right, next, Idol's back. It was so good last night.
It was so
We'll go
good.
through some of the highlights after Gaga.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel, etc. on Nova.
Gaga here on Nova. Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel. Want to go to New York? Do you want to go to New York?
Yes.
And eat all the food?
Every day of the week.
Yeah.
I love New York food.
Well, if you're ready to explore New York, let the experts at Hello World Travel guide you. Connect with your preferred Hello World travel professional today.
Hello, World.
Or head to helloworldnewyork.com. We have a trip to give away. This trip is massive. It's 2 return premium economy flights.
Amazing.
3 nights at the New York Marriott Marquis. 3 nights at the W in New York.
Right in Times Square.
Yeah, great spot.
2 tickets to a Broadway show. Yeah, maybe.
Oh my God,
and
there's so many good shows at the moment.
$2,500 cash to spend.
Huge.
And the flights are with Air New Zealand. By the way, even their economy is amazing. So imagine their premium economy.
Oh,
Air
they're
New
so
Zealand's
nice.
great. They're lovely. They
And they
like
do really
they
nice
go to give you a
garlic
drink.
bread.
They're like, turbo. Their garlic bread is amazing.
Garlic bread's really good.
The garlic bread on Air New Zealand is so good.
They're like,
Really
"Sup,
good.
bro?
Hey, bro, you want
Say,
some
bro.
garlic bread?
Say,
Bro.
bro. Hey, bro.
cuz.
We're taking off. We're taking off. We're
Hey,
tixing.
Tim,
We're
Tim,
tixing. We're
want a drink?
tixing.
And that's kind of the quickest way to get there as well.
Want some tui beer, Tim?
Is it?
Oh,
I mean, that's
my
made up.
God.
That's
It's
quick.
not made up.
I think direct Sydney to New York would be the quickest
Well,
way.
there isn't a direct
There
Sydney
isn't a
to
direct.
New
You
York.
have to go via New Zealand, bro.
Sup, bro?
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
Hey,
you,
bro.
You botched.
Parched as.
Where's your cabin baggage?
When are we giving this away?
Today and tomorrow and the next day.
Are you kidding?
I'm giving away Friday, but your first
Oh.
chance to get in the running today. We're not going to give it away today.
No, I know.
Brr.
I'm getting excited for Friday now.
It's
Why
New
do you-
York, brr.
Why do you sound like you're having a stroke when you say bro in a New Zealand accent?
Because I'm like method.
Say it.
I watched Thor Ragnarok last night, so I'm right into it.
A wild weekend for you.
Well, yeah.
You watched Wicked on Saturday. We're not talking about that.
Snooze fest. I did not relate to any character except for the wizard.
That is disgusting. Wait till you see the second movie as well and find out what.
No thanks. 2 hours 40.
It's about
2 hours
witches.
40.
It's about witches, and your favourite character is the wizard?
Yeah. I related to him
I don't
more.
actually want to know another second
I
of your
related
thoughts
to
on
him
Wicked.
more.
Stop asking him questions.
Nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars, but whatever.
Don't ask him any more questions about it.
Well, they nominate 10 movies now, so whatever. Like, nominate just about every movie that came out.
You know what
Idol.
Tim does love?
I'd like to know about Idol, please, Ricky
Idol
Lee.
His
last
Idol.
night.
It was so good last night. I feel like I'm like a proud mum to all of these kids. Like, honestly, when I sit on my couch and I watch it and I'm screaming at the TV at how good they are. And I couldn't help myself. These two in particular on last night's episode, there were 2 girls, very, very 16, 17-year-old heavy this year. Listen to this voice. This is Keely. She's 17 years old from Bundaberg. Listen to this voice.
You were always on my mind.
She's 17?
17.
I was drinking Goon at Garden City.
Same.
So
Let's pass out
Ricky's
a
still
pop.
leaning?
Ricky's leaning again.
Tell me that your sweet love hasn't
She's my second favourite now.
She had all of us bawling. Like, what a voice. So beautiful. Shut your mouth. I can see that you're waiting to say something. What do you want to say?
I was just going to say my daughter last night because after the episode last night,
Oh,
promo for tonight's episode came out, and Bo's like, "Oh, slay, Ricky, she's going off," because she literally
slay mother.
She went berserk in the promo. She's
Yeah,
like,
it's promoting because next week we start top 30.
Oh,
so this
right.
is the last week of auditions. So you can see,
Right, okay.
we're in the theatre, and rather than me leaning on the door, I'm pumped side
You're actually-
stage. I'm like, wow!
actually on the show. You get to be in the show.
I love it. Okay, now
best
this
gig.
this is another 16-year-old. How crazy is this? She's 16. She auditioned by performing in front of 2,000 people at one of Marsha Hines' concerts in Perth. Listen to this. This is Gisela, 16 years of age.
She's my favourite.
I actually read about Marsha's show in Perth. It's called Wigstock, right?
Marsha. When's she coming in, by the way?
We have to
She's
get her
wigging
in.
out. She's
We
wigging
have
out.
to get her in.
I love her.
She's the greatest. Her and I like two old ladies on
Yeah.
set. We sit there and have lunch together. She's the actual greatest. Now I've got two little funny things I want to play for you that happened on last night's show. This came in.
Yeah.
Real gassy. You call me a gassy girl?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
girl burped her way through her audition. Listen
What?
to this.
I can burp on command. Okay.
Oh, the judge is gonna
can you
love
burp
that.
Kyle's name? Yeah, okay.
Kyle, handle it.
Please do Amy Shaw.
Baby shark.
What?
I can do singular burps. I can't do burp names.
She was singing zombie, zombie, zombie.
Could she actually sing?
Gross.
That was Tim, by the way, not me.
That was so Ricky. That was
And
not
then
me
she
at all.
finished singing, and at the very end, she just burped.
Is she through?
Zombie, oh,
Okay, no.
oh, hey,
Oh, Dolores would like.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh my God, Ricky.
Gosh.
Like, seriously. And then this was just brilliant. And if you haven't yet, we have to put the video up of this
Okay.
because it was just brilliant. The beautiful Liesl came in and did Build Me Up Buttercup, and I loved it more than
We'll have a listen to
anything
it.
I've ever seen.
And Idol returns tonight at 7:30 on
Why
7.
do you build me up, buttercup baby, just to let me down and mess me around in the worst of all? You never go, baby, when you say you will. But I love you still. I need you more than anyone, darling. You're all that I have from the start. So build me up, buttercup. Don't break my heart. Why do you build me up, buttercup, baby?
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel
Heard of it?
on Nova.
The Weeknd's new album dominating around the world. That's Cry For Me here on Nova. I love The Weeknd Super Bowl performance. That was good. Remember that?
I didn't
That was great. No, we
love
talked
it.
about that on Friday. It was just different.
Maybe I'm just not a fan.
And also hits.
I'm not a huge fan.
Hits.
I like him, but I can't feel my face able, you know?
What about a Young Divas, like back together situation?
Good
for the
luck
Super
getting
Bowl?
everyone there.
Actually, was Rebel Wilson at this Super Bowl? Because otherwise that's the first Super Bowl she's missed for
Oh
a
my
long
gosh, she
time.
didn't snuff. She would have been at the Actors.
That was like days ago.
Oh, I don't
Have you heard
know.
of Planes?
No, I haven't.
It's an ice cream shop. We've got all the scoops today.
The Glossies on screen.
All right, let's go through some of the glossies. A lot of them New Orleans bases
Okay.
or New Orleans. Oh, look,
First
it's
of
the
all,
Haim sisters.
It is the Haim sisters. So Taylor Swift also, we're talking about Taylor Swift. She went out with the sisters, the Haim sisters, last night to a restaurant, and Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes got in a bit of trouble for going out for dinner.
They
come on.
did it before the Super Bowl.
They got to eat.
Oh,
Everyone has dinner.
Yeah.
They got to eat. That's why they
Mm.
lost. Maybe that's why everyone was booing Taylor. Is that what this is about? People
Yeah.
were booing Taylor, which just isn't usually the case. But she got really badly booed
Yeah,
at the
when
game.
she's normally there, does she get booed? No.
No, but I think it was an Eagles heavy crowd.
Well, also Trump was there,
Yes.
which was a big deal.
First president to ever attend the Super
Yes,
Bowl, I believe.
first
yeah.
sitting
Can't be
president.
true. Is
I
that
know,
real?
apparently
Is
it's
that
true.
real?
First
yeah.
sitting president
Sitting.
to ever attend.
Is that real?
Yeah.
I reckon it's real.
Are we
I
getting-
read it on X, so it's
Same,
real.
I read it on.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Wow. And And she was actually quite surprised at the booing. Her eyes popped out of her head.
Her reaction's very funny. Good on her.
Trump shared someone's tweet saying Trump gets massive cheers at the Super Bowl while Taylor Swift gets booed. The world is healing. So there you go. And then he also says, what else did he say?
He said something about, what did he say?
He said the only one that had a tougher night than the Kansas City Chiefs was Taylor Swift. She got booed out of the stadium.
That's the president.
MAGA is very unforgiving.
That's the president that is being that petty. Do you not think that that's just...
It's just...
Of course I do.
Have a little class. And also go count your cash, Taylor. That'll make you feel better.
Totally.
It's always about money for you. Always back to money for you,
Oh,
isn't it?
I'm just trying to make
With your designer caps.
better.
Well, remember in her, I think it's the Miss Americana documentary, she was
love that
saying,
documentary so
people having a go at me for the money that I've made from the songs that I wrote in the house that I bought. It's just, yes, power to you, girlfriend.
Shake it off.
Yes.
Nice. Good
I'm
stuff.
in
You've been over for 4 years.
radio.
Let's go to the next Aussie, shall we? What's happening here?
Oh, that is John
Yes. Yes.
Hamm.
Yes.
And on the right is Bradley Cooper.
So I laughed my ass off when I heard this. Yes,
me.
Joel. So these guys introduced the teams onto the field, and John Hamm had one of the all-time testy pops. It was the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Let's have a listen to this.
Chiefs Kingdom! Make some noise for your AFC champion and two-time defending Super Bowl champion, Kansas City Chiefs!
He needs a bit of Manuka honey.
Super Bowl!
Let's hear that again.
Super Bowl champion!
Because Tom Cruise opened the show. Was Brad Pitt involved? Because remember last week we were talking about Brad Pitt being involved, but Tom Cruise opened the show.
We were chatting. I saw Tom Cruise's leathery face and I was like, oh.
They all get involved in the most overrated sport in the world. They all get involved. It's really good.
Yeah.
The next one was Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper, that's right.
Thanks for looking at me.
I was like, where are you going?
You looked at me blankly, Cooper.
All right, from the city of brotherly love,
I hope he knows that child.
your 2024 NFC champions, the Eagles!
So cute.
And they were.
Speaking of Eagles, I see Ben Cousins is doing a bit of what we do, a bit of radio. Side note, have you seen that news?
What, did you see that news?
Random.
Weird spot to bring it up.
No, sorry, that was the only thing I could find.
Ricky Lee, Tim Blackwell, Joel Creasy.
On Nova.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Yes, happy Monday.
TGIM. Mad Monday, all right.
TGIM. Thank God it's Monday.
Oh, welcome to Monday. And guys, it's over.
What
The
a day.
Chiefs.
My favourite day of the year.
The Chiefs fizzled out, and it was all the Eagles 40-22. And congratulations to Jordan Mailata from Western Sydney.
Yeah, bro.
Who's just gone from like $100 million to $300 million with his contract because he's in the
you'd be happy
Super
with
Bowl
that.
winning team.
I think the first Australian ever to be in the winning Super Bowl team.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And also, we're the only radio show to not have Jordan's first cousin's girlfriend's PE teacher on the phone, or his uncle's stepmum's year 7 substitute teacher, or Jordan's driving instructor's girlfriend.
Oh, don't tell me Ben's
Because-
cousin's bloody new radio show got him.
Today's show, Sunrise, and all the radio shows, it was lovely this morning and today. Everyone really getting onto someone who spent some time with him at some part of his life.
I made him a coffee once.
Yeah, that's it.
So funny.
First Aussie to ever win a Super Bowl.
Isn't that cool?
And don't forget, Eddie Maguire's son's playing proper college ball over there.
Really?
He's right up there.
Well, I won't forget now. I didn't know that to begin with.
Don't forget what you didn't know.
Yep.
I'm still
Keeping
Devo
it up
because the money that I won from my multi on the UFC yesterday,
Jordan, my multi.
I lost all of it on my bet for the
I
Chiefs.
won $9.86.
Okay, well you can
on
show
the
me a drink
Eagles.
after work.
I'll buy you 1 Crown Lager at the establishment's happy hour.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel,
Etc.
on Nova.
I will carry you home, whether it's tonight or 55 years down the road. Oh, nice work.
Oh my gosh, I got a little tear in my eye just then.
Did you?
Yeah. more from looking at you.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's hot and sweaty in here today at HQ.
It's actually quite warm.
It is really hot. I'm wearing two
really
T-shirts.
warm.
That's
Yeah,
why.
why? Take one of them
Well,
off.
I'm wearing a Budweiser T-shirt for Super Bowl, and I put the Pennsylvania thing on for the Eagles.
Flash over on your little tummy.
No.
Go on.
He
Show me
loves
little
it.
hips.
He loves it. He
Go
loves
get
the
little
attention.
bird.
I love the attention.
You do.
It's a ridiculous thing to say.
Oh my gosh, you go and do laps in public pools. Of course, you love the attention.
With your hips out. Your hips and your tits.
I don't wear full clothes in the
Exactly.
pool.
That's why I love the attention.
I'm not Nigella Lawson in my bikini.
Yeah, no, that's me at the beach.
Perfect skin, though.
Well, is it perfect skin though? If you can't
Did I
go
tell you-
outside,
Did I tell you about my freckle tan on my? Because I
Oh,
wear
yeah.
a t-shirt when I go running, and I've developed this like full hectic. I have my ankle tan, but there's just freckles that go across there, and there's none above my
You
shoulder.
need to start running shirtless. Balance
Can
it
you
all
imagine? Can you imagine these guys? Da-dum, da-dum. I get hit in the face.
do you go running through the city?
No.
Let's sew up yourself if
No,
you do.
no.
Yeah, okay, good.
No,
'Cause
like-
people who run through the city, I'm like, I'm walking.
And
I've
you're
got
constantly
stuff to do.
stopping as well.
Yeah, I know. And then stopping at the lights.
No. There's only one set of lights we stop at, and then we're nowhere near lights or people. Well, there's
Yeah.
people, but you know,
I get it. Yeah,
it's not annoying
yeah.
because
I get
everyone's there to do that thing.
it. Where do you go running?
Treadmill. Oh, please. I'm a treadmill
13,
person.
2014. Where do you go running?
Yeah. Oh, it was a
Where do
long
you go
time
running?
ago.
1996.
No, I have been running again with Jack, and Jack runs shirtless, and
Of course he does.
He
That
does.
makes so much
Does
sense.
he have his shirt tucked into his back pocket though? Because that's my favourite.
No,
See,
he starts shirtless. He doesn't even bring it.
I get so sweaty when I go running, and every time I get home, I take my shirt off and I sit there and I'm like gut out and everything, and I'm sweaty and hot and gross. And I'm like, God, it would be awesome to like run without
Yeah.
this freaking
Yeah.
shirt on, It's so hot. And then I wish that I was one of those people, and he actually does it. And I tucked my shirt in my tights and walked to the toilet, and Rich laughed at me.
So that's why I swim, because it's appropriate to wear no clothes.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
I just wonder what people driving past and see Jack and I running together and me like struggling to keep up with him. They're like, oh, that's
You're, like,
nice. He's
fighting
taking
for
his
your life.
uncle out for a little
Yeah.
jog.
Yeah.
Day release.
It's like I won a prize to run with this hottie.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of which, are you proudly punching down? Let's
Jack
talk about
is-
that
I
next.
don't know about proud though.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
I love that Alicia Keys and Jay-Z song. In Neo, concrete jungle, we're tripped. We're giving away a trip to Neo. And you could be in with a 1 in 4 shot of winning at New York City very soon. NovaFM.com.au, the place to go. Or jump on the Nova Player app if you'd like to be part of it.
Giving it away on Friday.
Now, Tony Jones, one of your friends and mine. I love Tony Jones. Channel 9 Tony Jones.
Sure.
He's not a big Novak fan. I don't think Novak's a big fan of his.
I
but
noticed.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. He always uses the words, "Oh, g'day, mate. You're punching. Like you're punching. You're really punching," which always means you're punching above your weight.
Yeah, of course.
But you want to talk about punching down.
Yeah, are you the hottie in your relationship, and do you know it? And are you proud of that fact? Because I know I'm not the hottie in my relationship. I am very
As
well
much as
aware.
you're trying to be.
I try. Oh my
13,
gosh, the
24,
amount
10.
of money I've spent on this face. But no, Jack is absolutely punching down. The proud part, I don't know so much about.
But 13, 24, 10, if you know that you're punching down,
Yeah,
give us a call
Are
if
you the
you
hottie?
are willing to admit that.
Amazing.
I punch down with my comedy. It's easier and funnier. This was about this 46-year-old lady. Her name's Lindsay. She shared this wild. This is wild, right? So she was on a first date, and she'd seen a date before. She'd met him over FaceTime. She knew what he looked like.
Yep.
They'd spoken before, but this was their first time out together, IRL.
Yeah.
The date was going well. But when Lindsay came back from the bathroom, a group of girls that were sitting like the table over were leaving and handed her a note. Handed Lindsay a note on her way out. And Lindsay explained the note read, Lindsay explained rather that they made no secret about it and handed it to me in front of him the date under the guise of giving me compliments and just said, we wanted to give you this. But the note read, just know you can do better.
And just know.
Just know.
As in N-O, not K-N-O-W.
Yeah. Just know. N-O.
Just know.
And
Like, no.
No, don't go there. Which,
not just know you can do
Just
better. I thought it was
no.
just know you can do
no,
better.
Just no.
Just
know.
End it. As Erica would say from Real Housewives.
Wow.
Lindsay revealed then she hasn't been on a date since.
That's
I think it's a bit, actually, you
It's a
don't
bit
yuck someone
odd.
else's yum.
Totally. And you don't I don't know if that's really bitchy or petty or mean, or is it lovely? Is it you know what I mean?
The poor bloke.
Yeah, and she read that in front of him.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Is he loaded?
Maybe.
Yeah. Generally, when you see an uggo and a non-uggo, you go cashed up.
Is that what you think about me and Jack?
Oh, you're cashed up. You flaunt it like crazy.
No, I honestly am not.
Oh, okay, polo,
I honestly am not.
cap in
I
the
got it for free.
At a fancy event that you went to because you cashed up.
Were you invited to the Ralph Lauren monkey at the tennis, by the way?
Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel. Nova. Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel.
Yes, happy Monday.
TGIM. Mad Monday, all right.
TGIM. Thank God it's Monday.
Now, if you heard the words, a video of you has resurfaced from last year, would your sphincter tighten? Or would you be like, oh, yeah, whatever?
What?
Well, immediately,
shocked initially. You'd be like,
immediately go, as in a public video or a private one?
because resurface doesn't ever feel good, does it?
Is this someone like trying to set someone up online for cash?
This is Tate McRae, right?
Yeah.
So a video from 2023 resurfaced of her. Well, I'll play it for you, and then you can guffaw at the result of what you hear.
Okay.
This is Tate McRae from a year ago.
It's football, right? I think it's going to be, 70 and, no. Okay, it's going to be 40 and 22.
Who's winning?
Obviously Philly.
That's a Super Bowl prediction. It was 40-22 Philadelphia Eagles.
Wow.
Tate McRae predicted that
a year ago, and you think you're the sports expert?
Oh, sorry, what's the sphincter part got to do with it?
Pardon?
He couldn't get his mind off the sphincter.
Oh,
What's
you
that got to
stopped
do with it?
concentrating after I said
Classic
sphincter.
joke.
Well, I thought, what's that got to do with it? I don't understand that bit.
That's cool. I'll
It
explain
was
later.
more that if a video of you resurfaced
You
from
go,
a year
"What?"
ago, would you go,
All right, first chance to win a trip to
Still
New
don't
York
get it.
next. I'll show you.
Okay, come on.
can I watch?
Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel, etc. on Nova.
WT. We are giving away a trip to New York this week. Oh, yeah. You could have a 1 in 4 chance of winning that. They are good results.
You suddenly love New York as well.
I
Since
love
Ricky's
New York.
been, you think it's
I'm
great.
mad for it.
When I go to New York, different story.
Well, when they are paying through Hello World Travel, I go, this is the place to be.
It's the greatest place in the world.
World.
Well,
I think
sorry,
my
you
city is
probably
the greatest
say
place in the
more.
world. I think my city is the greatest place in the world, and then it's nice to visit others.
I
You
think
are a real Sydney girl.
I like
Yeah.
Brisbane, Melbourne, Perth, Sydney, and Adelaide.
Return premium economy flights with Air New Zealand. What's up, bro? 3 nights at the New York Marriott Marquis. Oh, suck, bro. 3 nights at the W New York Times Square.
Sure, bro.
That's chill. 2 tickets to a Broadway show. Oh, excellent.
You could see
and
Gypsy or Sunset
2,500
Boulevard.
kish for spending money. Kish.
Go see Jersey and Sunset Boulevard.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the one that came here and that was like, ugh?
That was a very different production that came here with Sarah
Yeah,
Brightman.
she's getting all of the rave reviews for.
It's going to be the best Tonys ever because it's going to be Nicole Scherzinger for
Oh, time for
Sunset
this.
Boulevard.
Oh, yeah. We have a New York minute to play every day this week. So we'll play part of a New York City-related song from 1 minute in. So we've scrubbed forward from 1 minute.
Oh, I like that.
And you have to tell us what it is. It's a New York minute.
I love this. This is a good idea.
Isn't that a film with Mary Kate and
Yes.
Yes.
But the song came first, though, just for FYI. Ready to explore New York? Let the experts at Hello World Travel guide you. Connect with your preferred Hello World Travel professional today or head to helloworldnewyork.com.
Also, travel agents are life-changing.
Yeah.
I did not know how amazing they are.
Oh, yeah. They're a bit pushy sometimes, too. You know who you are if you're listening.
Yeah. We love you.
I haven't forgotten about Oasis.
We love you. She emailed me just before.
Nucky, have you ever been to NYC?
I have never been to NYC, and I'm here for all of the things you've just mentioned. I'm keen.
Never been to NYC via NZ.
Nucky, it's Bluss. It's Bluss. You can have
I love
an
you doing
excellent
this in a
time.
Kiwi accent.
It's New Zealand. So I'm going to play you a song from the New York Minute. Tell us what it is, and you are in Friday's draw. You ready for...
Yes, I am.
You ready
I'm
for
ready.
Voss trick? This hot
I'm
trick.
ready.
I like the sound of you, Nikki. I want you to get this.
Spun it all,
Oh,
bun
thank you. Come on, Nikki. You got this.
Yes, that's how Ricky and I talk to each other during Quick Draw.
Yeah, come on, Cold Heart.
Hallelujah. It is Welcome to New York by Taylor Swift.
I thought you said Hallelujah first.
I know,
and I was
me
like,
too.
that's incorrect.
Like random.
No, not that song. Not that song.
What did you say it was?
Taylor Swift, Welcome to New York.
I know. You are a finalist. You have a 1 in 4 chance at winning a trip to New York City with Hello World Travel. I know, right? Excellent. What are the chances?
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Heard of it?
On Nova.
Another chance to get into Friday's draw for the trip to New York City. NovaFM.com.au or jump on the Nova Play app.
We were talking about our text line earlier. We've got one I really enjoy, Sup Nova. My kids and I would love to request an oldie if you have it. And here's the oldie. I Love Rock and Roll by Britney Spears.
But I love by Britney Spears.
Yeah. So put another dime in the jukebox, baby. Is that one?
I love rock and roll.
I mean, that's almost Pink level of metal.
Yeah.
Almost.
Whoever you are, it's a no from us. Why don't we give you a New York minute of it? That's a New York second.
That up very quick.
How about this? Speaking of Taylor Swift in New York, people backflipped on her.
Yes.
Listen to the booing.
From the city.
Oh, that's not it. That's Bradley Cooper. Now, we don't know for sure if it's Taylor.
If they're booing for Taylor.
Of course they are. She's on the screen.
Booing Taylor?
No, I feel like it because she's with Travis Kelce, who's in the Chiefs. When they cut to her and it's a crowd majority Eagles, they're going to boo her. And it's not about booing her personally. It's just boo Chiefs.
I just don't like booing.
Shame on you, New Orleans.
Yeah.
You have to say New Orleans. as well.
Unless you're a ghost. Booing is just not classy.
I boo at the Hawthorn games a lot.
At my shows.
Well, see you on Saturday.
I boo people all the time watching any sport. I love
yeah,
booing.
Housewives.
Or I just yell, you suck. Come on, loser.
It makes you feel better, yeah?
So much better. But it's just like things that I can't say, publicly.
Of course.
I know. I was just unhappy with the New Orleans crowd. Anyway.
Well, I feel like it's
because
there's been so much love for Taylor out there. It's like they've done a backflip and all of a sudden everyone hates her. And I think there's a lot of stuff out there, yucky stuff at the moment with the Blake Lively stuff that I'm obsessed with.
I know.
You're
explaining that again today.
I got to send this. Have you read any of? There's a website with all of the things, all of the texts and all the messages and the voices notes and all of the things.
Okay, I'll
It's
get on
hectic.
that.
It's a full. You can download it as a PDF. It's amazing.
Oh, great.
But you yourself have backflipped.
I have
and
backflipped.
And you backflipped hardcore.
Yeah, I
On
told you
stage?
this morning. No, too large for a backflip. Come on. No, my knees would snap.
Snap flip?
John, they would snap, bro. John Baptiste, who did the anthem.
Yes.
At the Super Bowl. I love him now. Rich and I deeply, deeply love him. But say 7 years ago, we deeply hated him for no real reason other than he was
That's the best kind of hating someone, though.
Totally.
No reason.
No reason.
You just picked a reason from ages ago
Yeah.
and you kept
He
it.
didn't do anything wrong. He was just being him, and we just chose to not like
Hate
him.
you for trying real hard and succeeding.
So he was in the Stephen Colbert. We love watching The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, and he was in the band.
Yeah.
And it was John Baptiste and
yes, I
Stay
do like
Human.
him.
And every time Stephen Colbert would come out and talk to John Baptiste, we just didn't like their exchanges. We thought they were a bit fake and a bit hammy.
He won
so
the
we would
Grammys,
always
didn't he?
fast forward through any of his bits. So we just hated him.
Yeah.
And then all of
Ooh.
a sudden, he had this amazing album, and
That's
he
right.
left the Stephen Colbert Show, and he's got an amazing album. He won Song of the Year and he
Grammy,
won
yeah.
Album of the Year at the Grammys, and he did this performance that in an instant changed our mind, much like the Chapel Roan Pink Pony Club one. But yes, his performance at the Grammys.
2 weeks for you.
So
Changed
shall
my
we
mind.
do National Anthem first and then we'll backflip to today?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. We're going to start with today. Then we're going to backflip
Sure.
to the song that changed everything for you.
Okay.
Should we go through that again or just
so
should we
confused.
I'll
do
just
this?
just hit some buttons and I'll
I'm
go
still
with
thinking
it.
of the sphincter thing. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Okay, here's a button. I'll just hit a button at random. There we go. Okay, this is the National Anthem from today's Super Bowl.
Can you see by the dawn's early light
By the dawn.
He's got a beautiful
what so
voice.
proudly we hailed at the twilight?
All right, and then this
I mean, Whitney's was the greatest.
Nothing can beat Whitney's.
is the tune that changed it for you.
Yes.
You've done the anthem. It must be very stressful.
It is very stressful because you all of a sudden think you're going to forget every word.
Like, what's good?
Yeah.
This is the song that got you over the line?
It's the performance at the Grammys. Go and check it out. It's amazing.
All right, done. Yeah.
Come on. Shake your little hips, Tim.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
If someone were to ask you, what do you ooze?
Sex.
Oh, gross.
I don't. That's the joke.
Gross.
What do you ooze?
Well, that's what I think about. People always go, oh, they
What do you ooze?
Sex appeal.
What do you ooze?
BDE.
Yes, you do. Yes,
it'd be better if someone else answers what the other person oozes.
Okay,
It's weird
you
if you
ooze.
say, what do you ooze?
No, I won't say it.
Say it.
I love you.
Say it, don't spray it.
George.
I was trying to think of something nasty and I couldn't.
George.
Ed Hardy.
Ed Hardy.
Lynx Africa.
Bud.
No, you ooze wonderful panelling. You know, you press all the buttons on the show and Ricky and I do all the glitz and glam.
Yep.
Okay.
You're just over here doing the razzle dazzle.
What do you ooze? 13, 24, 10. Or what would you ooze? You know?
What do you ooze?
It could be figurative or literal.
Or literal.
Yeah, maybe you've got
what
pink eye.
oozes out of you?
Like charisma.
Yeah.
Oh, I
The
should have
Riz.
said that. Riz.
Oh, yeah, Riz. 13, 24, 10. Get involved.
So hip.
It'll make sense after Kid Leroy, I promise. You're on Nova with Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel
I love that.
on Nova.
Kid Leroy, Ben Lee Mabel coming up next, and then Smallsy has Renee Zellweger on the show.
What?
Who was in Sydney yesterday for the premiere of Bridget Jones 400.
I know Joe texted Danny and Georgie and Erin earlier saying, can we get Renee Zellweger on this
She's
afternoon?
so amazing.
I love her
And
so
I just
much.
watched Jerry Maguire again.
I love that. I love that
so-
movie. Drew Maguire.
Oh,
She just doesn't get the credit she deserves.
No.
She's like a real proper Meryl Streep
I
chameleon.
loved her
She's
in Mad
amazing.
About You.
oh my God.
I loved her in Judy.
Oh, that was Helen Hunt.
Oh my God.
Why didn't Hugh Grant come out for the premiere?
I don't know.
It's weird.
Is he being grumpy? He's a real grump.
Maybe.
a grump.
I do like him.
That's
let's
what
talk
you
about-
do. That's what you
Of course you
ooze.
do.
Big Hugh energy.
Yeah.
Big Hugh energy.
Big Hugh
real
Grant
Hugh Grant.
energy.
Let's talk about oozing stuff. Let's go.
Yes. This is quite shocking. And I was telling you today, we have a white couch, right? And wherever Rich sits, and we have white chair covers and stuff, wherever he sits, it goes a bit yellow, but it's just somehow he just has this yellowness that comes out of his skin. It just happens,
Delicious,
right?
gorgeous.
And this story reminded me of him. He's going to hate me.
Hi, Rich.
He's going to hate me drawing that conclusion. This guy from Florida showed up at a hospital in Tampa with like yellow stuff oozing out of the palms of his hands, feet, and elbows.
And weirdly in like the what would you call
Like in
that?
the
Like
crevices.
the crevices, yeah.
Like we're all like behind your knuckles and stuff and in the crevices of wrinkles of
Looks
your
like he's been
hands.
doing pottery.
It's so disgusting, right? So he's in his 40s and he told doctors that he has started a carnivore diet, which is exclusively...
I think I've done that diet.
Have you?
meat and
No fruit and vegetables, just animal products. Meat, seafood, livers, kidneys, tongue, dairy,
I didn't do
eggs, butter. So it's like nothing but
It's just all animal products.
all animal products and like very, very fatty, right? So
tongue and egg.
That does look
Yeah.
like butter coming out of his
doesn't
hands.
it? So his diet was
Margarine.
between 3 and 4 kilos of cheese. He was eating sticks of butter. Hamburgers
Sticks of
daily. Come at me. So it's all very fatty, meaty, fatty food. So his cholesterol levels were so high that's cholesterol coming out of his
Is it really?
skin.
He's oozing actual cholesterol?
Yeah, it's seeping out of his skin. His cholesterol exceeded 1,000 milligrams per deciliter, which is very, very high. Obviously.
Deciliter?
I know, that's quite a big word. And I don't know if
that is
any
a
of what
big
I
word.
just said...
I was like, ooh, big. That's a lot.
Deciliter.
Yeah.
Deciliter.
Wow. Hello, Ash.
Hi, Ash.
Hello. Hi, guys. How are you?
Oh, better for talking to you, Ash.
Oh, thank you, guys.
I love how you didn't commit to your name. It was like, thank you, guys.
I'll take whatever. Oh, you're
Just
reversing.
backing
Yep.
up. My ooze is eating a jar of Nutella.
You...
Yeah, okay. Thank you for your call. And Ben Lee and Mabel are coming up next.
I'm so confused.
What? Let's go, Meatloaf.
Good on her.